Hi, I'm Dave Armstrong, and welcome to Dave Calls While You Make Food. We love to hear how you guys use our spices, so we decided to make a show about it. You can find our products in many stores around Canada, but one store I'd like to highlight today is the Masstown Butcher in Bundt. It's a great shop with some great meat. Today's guest is Kristi Russell. She's the manager of the new Glasgow Farmers Market, and I hear that she's making quite a feast. Let's go. Hi, Kristi. Welcome to Dave Calls While You Make Food. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I just wanted to give you a heads up that while you're explaining what you're cooking, there's going to be three trivia questions that I'll just
Oh man.
sprinkle in, and let's see if you get them right or not. What are you making today?
So we didn't get to have Easter dinner with the family last week, so we are going to be having our Easter dinner tonight. So right now I'm prepping for dinner. So we're going to have roast beef, and that came from Ferguson's, and we've got some potatoes from Red Mountain Farm that we're going to air fry later, and we've got some Asian cucumber salad, and then we have a chocolate bundt cake for dessert.
Oh, wow. That sounds like delicious.
Yeah, well, it is Easter, right? Well, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows when we'll actually have it all together? So it's on but it's Easter at some time.
It's Easter somewhere.
Yeah.
It can be any holiday you want it to be.
Yeah. Okay, I'll throw out the first trivia question.
All right.
What is the most stolen food in the world?
The most stolen food. Does it have to be very specific? Like, I'm gonna say meat.
Ooh, that is wrong. It's cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, I think Europe has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, and cheese, I suppose. I mean, don't steal, but cheese is pretty yummy. So there's that.
Yeah. All right. So what are you gonna make?
So I've got some potatoes here, and I'm just gonna try and get my camera down there. Can you see my cutting board?
Yeah.
Because I can't see anything anymore. Okay, perfect. So usually I've got a bunch of different colored potatoes here. These happen to be blue potatoes from Red Mountain, and I really like to use colored potatoes, different colors, because when you're doing a meal, it really takes zero effort for it to look fancy. And really you did nothing. Yeah. And then I just add some olive oil, and then I don't really measure, and I probably should, but I just kind of dump a whole bunch of spices on, because the more the merrier.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yes. And then a little bit of salt, and I don't use a whole lot of salt, just enough, because I like for whoever's eating to be able to salt to their taste rather than to mine. I'll just toss these. I got an air fryer not that long ago, and I really enjoy it, but I was kind of like the last on the instant pot and the air fryer train. But now that I have one, I kind of really enjoy it, because it makes roasted potatoes super fast. It's like 14 minutes as opposed to like 40, and then they're still hard in the middle. So anyway, so they should have a nice golden color there, and you can add more or less or whatever. Yeah. So then, yeah. So then I'm just going to put those back in the fridge, and then those will sit there till we're ready to air fry later. Okay. I'm going to hit you with another trivia question. See if you get that right. What two words were combined to make the word spam? Ham and what's the first one? It looks like a sponge, but I know it's not. I don't know what the first one is. Okay, well, I can't give you a point for that one. It's spiced. I know, I'm terrible at trivia. You never want me on your team for anything. Spiced ham, of course it is. Oh, wow, that looks delicious. What do you got there? So this is cucumber salad, but we're gonna make like an Asian version using your ancient Chinese secret. And cucumber salad's one of my favorite. I much prefer local cucumbers, so it'll be great when we have our Nova Scotia cucumbers in, but you can still get the onion part right now, so that's great. And so I just used a mandolin to slice them very thin, and I'm really happy I didn't cut my fingers, because that is a thing for me. So then I just add a little bit of sesame oil. Again, maybe I guess if you were gonna measure, about 2 teaspoons worth. And then I have here about a quarter cup of rice vinegar and about a tablespoon of honey, which you can get at any farmer's market near you. There's always great honey. And then I measured out about a tablespoon plus a little extra for good measure because, you know, you can't have too much. So you just put that in there. And then a little bit of salt again. And then this one you want to make ahead a couple hours because the salt and the vinegar is going to pull the water out of the cucumber. So it won't be totally crispy. And it looks like there's very little liquid in here now, but once the water draws out, then you're going to be left with some liquid at the bottom. So the longer you are able to leave it there, I probably should have done this earlier, but I didn't. So here we are.
Oh, nice. I love making quick and easy cucumber salads like that.
Yes, and we're getting to that season now where all the nice raw vegetables, and cooked vegetables have nutrition, but the raw vegetables are so nice.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to tilt the camera up again. So we're gonna go with the last trivia question, and I hope
the pressure I've struck out so far.
I hope it should be an easy one.
Okay.
If
I get this wrong, then you're not setting this up very well, because if I fail, it's going to be out.
Sarah's very, very nervous. Okay. What province has the most farmers markets per capita?
Oh, come on. Nova Scotia.
Yeah, you're right.
If I got that wrong, I don't deserve my job. Yeah.
You win a dinner rescue box with 5 spice blends in it, and I'll also throw in a signed picture of myself because everyone loves those.
Oh, perfect. I've always wanted one of those. I have an empty spot on my wall next to my kids, and that's where I'll put it.
Oh, great. Awesome.
I know.
And then you have even more food.
Yeah, I do. So I just got 2 more things in there real quick. So this is our roast beef.
Oh, that looks like a lovely piece of meat.
So let's see, I have 3 teenage boys that eat for like 12. So we'll probably get, the 5 of us, a couple of meals out of this. So you're spending a little more up front, but you're going to get more longevity out of your food. And local meat, usually grass-fed. It's not got a lot of extra water or anything else like that. So it goes a much longer way, especially your ground beef. So anyway, so I just usually put oil on this, and I've just washed my hands just in case you're wondering. We're using red rub today. Espresso nice I also really like, but I went to go get my espresso nice, and I don't even think I have enough left to actually do this. And this is a brand new jar of red rub. Again, I measure nothing, get it nice and good in there. And then this will go into the oven here pretty soon because I cook it at a lower temperature. So I like to cook it at like 325 and then make sure you get the ends. When I do pork roast, I like to use the Mary Had a Lot of Lamb and some Dijon mustard or the maple mustard harmonizer with maple syrup.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, so really easy. I'll just put that back on and we'll put that back in the fridge. And the very last thing I have, it just came out of the oven, so I'm going to pull it down here. Can you see this?
Oh, yeah, wow. That is a fancy Bundt cake.
I know, I got a new pan. I'm very excited about it. So in there is the Coco Loco. So you can see the sesame seeds in it. And then this one calls usually for sour cream. We have a lactose-free person in our household, so you can use lactose-free sour cream, or I made buttermilk. Oh, look, here's the delivery guy. You can hear the dogs. And I'll just put a buttercream on it, and then we'll just garnish it with some Coco Loco on top of that. And really easy. So, and I'm very excited that it actually came out of the pan. There we go. Yay.
Would it ruin the whole thing if you took a little piece of the Bundt cake and tried it?
Yes, you can't do that.
Okay. That's what Sarah tells me too.
No, you can't do that. That's somebody that if people know me well enough, they would do and then send me a photo of it because I have issues with that.
So now, as the manager of Farmers Market, do you have any tips for people who haven't been to a farmers market before or are going for the first time?
Oh, sure. So really you want to go early for the best selection. Everything is there. And lots of people in the summertime, especially when everything's in season, goes early. So if you're, certainly we have stuff all the way till 1 o'clock, but there are certain things that if you want, like if you want eggs, you should come early. But also it's kind of a gathering place, so just come and hang out. But really you want to take a good look around at any farmers market because most vendors aren't in the same spot every week. Take your time. And then my big suggestion is always to try something new. So have your list of your must-haves, but also make a point of trying something new, because at a farmer's market, you're always going to find something that you're not going to get at a grocery store. So give it a go, live on the edge, try something different. You might just find you like it, and talk to your producers, because if you don't know what to do with it, they'll tell you how to cook it. So.
No way. Awesome. And what vegetable are you looking forward to the most this year?
Oh, you know what? I'm a big Brussels sprout lover, but that's not till the fall. But right now there's greens, which are great. And then I like when the carrots and the tomatoes come out, because I can eat those cherry and grape tomatoes like they're candy, and snap peas. I love the snap peas. So, and I always eat the shells. There's lots of people that don't eat the shells. I eat the shells.
Yeah, the shells. All right, well, that was great. Thank you very much. And if you wanted to say anything else about the farmers market, any upcoming exciting things happening?
Well, we've got Mother's Day coming up, so you cannot forget Mother's Day. And so whoever your mom is, celebrate her, or even if your mom is your dad, celebrate them and come on out to the market, and you can get everything you need. And our farmers are coming back at the end of May, so just make sure you make an effort to come out. And I guess we'll see you guys on Mother's Day weekend too, which is exciting.
All right. Yeah, awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much, Kristi, and happy Easter.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, Dave. See you guys.
See ya.